Hey everyone, it's Steven from Tostemac here. As you can see, we are slowly but surely getting back into the regular routine in terms of like the video uploads and the video schedule. But for today, I want to talk to you a bit about my plans for 2020, which I am planning for this to be the biggest year of my life, both inside the Autism projects and outside the Autism projects. So first and foremost, I want to talk about the YouTube channel. And to address the immediate concern, yes, the Autism videos are still gonna be here. It's just taking a bit for me to get back into them. Hopefully I'll have them up and running again in February, because next week I have a very special video in mind. You see, a while back I did an interview session with Dallas from a group called Harmonized Brain Centers. For those who don't know who they are, I'll leave a link in the description down below to their website. So this video is Dallas interviewing me about my experience with autism and what advice I can give. So it's a nice opportunity for you to get to know more about me and any tips I can give to those who have autism themselves. So it's a very fun video. And I'm actually going to do another interview video where I interview Dallas about what Harmonized Brain Center is all about, you know, to bring more awareness and support since we're networking together, and I'm really looking forward to that. So next week there's going to be that interview video first, then in February we're going to get back to the autism videos you know and love. And speaking of the autism videos, there's going to be a couple changes to them that you may notice. Now, the video length is hopefully going to be the same because I found that you, the viewers, actually like shorter and simpler videos, like around like 5 to 7 minutes. Whereas back in the old days, I did like 10, 12, maybe 15 minutes, maybe a little bit too long. So that format's going to stay the same, but the way it's going to change is the autism videos are going to be focused a bit more towards autism in the adult life. Now, there are two reasons for this. One is how YouTube is changing. To give you the short version, they're putting into YouTube channels the CAPA system, where we have to designate whether or not a video is meant just for kids or not meant just for kids. And the problem with making YouTube videos just for kids, if you're planning to grow big and get your videos out there, is not only does it really limit the advertising you can do with this, like limit how much the video is going to be seen, but if you're big enough and have monetization enabled, you won't be able to make that much money off videos that are made just for kids. So in terms of like the work I do, where I try to make it for as broad of an audience as possible for everybody, I have to make sure that the videos I make are not just for those around or under the age of 13. Now, I'm not saying that it's your fault in any way, shape, or form. I'm saying that's how YouTube is changing, and in order to adapt and keep the channel going, I need to make the change too. Now, the second reason that I have for focusing more on adult topics for autism is that when we think about autism, we often think about children, those that are still in grade school, maybe even toddlers, but we hardly hear much about autism in the adult world. In fact, many people who aren't really that well versed with autism assume that as you grow older, autism just fades away or you're just not autistic anymore, which is not true at all. Autism is something you live with your whole life. So I need to do more videos that focus more on the adulthood for autism to help provide better education for those who don't know much about them. So that's the plan for the autism videos. I hope you'll still enjoy them. Now, there are some other things that are going to be going on outside of the autism videos, outside of Tostemac. As you may remember, last year I was networking with some different organizations to get the ball rolling, and this year is the year we're going to get that ball rolling. In fact, I already have a couple events already scheduled and planned for this year, specifically around April, since that's Autism Awareness Month. And I'm gonna be meeting up with a couple more, talking about like how we're gonna improve stuff for schools and even possibly help out with the police force to help them better understand autism. And I'm really looking forward to that stuff. And there is one more group that I'm networking with called Friday Night Spectacular, and we're planning something very big. Unfortunately, it hasn't been finalized yet, so I can't go into full details on that, but trust me, it's gonna be huge when it fully blossoms and comes to fruition. So I'm really looking forward to this. Like, I know that for the past few years I kept saying, oh, it's gonna be big. Oh, we're gonna do a whole bunch of events. Oh, I have a good feeling about working with these guys. But I feel like this is the year where it stops being just talk and yabber and is actually put into action, that I can actually make it a reality. And that's what I'm really looking forward to. The other thing I'm looking forward to, which is the last one, is what's going on outside of the YouTube channel and outside of the autism projects. As I've decided that this year is going to be the year that I get to meet some of my personal heroes, if not all of them. Like in May, I'm gonna be seeing a show with Gabriel Iglesias where I see him do his comedy routine. Then I get to go to Game Attack one night only where I get to see the Twitch streamers Game Attack. Then finally in July, I get to go to RTX. And for those who don't know, that's a convention designed for the community of a group called Roosterteeth. Roosterteeth is an entertainment industry that started out with just a few college people here and there starting something that would later be known as a machinima, Red versus Blue. You may have heard of it, might not have heard of it, but I remember watching the first season of Red vs. Blue and been following them ever since. And as the years went by, it wasn't just simply entertainment, but I actually began to admire them. In a sense, the people at Roosterteeth became my heroes. And what I mean by that is, I know a lot of heroes for some other people might be police officers, firefighters, doctors, veterans, and for obvious reasons, they really help save lives. But for me, my personal heroes have always been the entertainers. The people that can bring communities and groups together, that can help them laugh to get through tough days, and let people know that, hey, it's okay to be yourself. You don't have to fit a mold that society sets for you. Be true to yourself, and you'll find the right way, and the right people will come to you. And in a sense, these entertainers helped me define who I am and why I do the content that I do and why I published a couple books. So I'm not gonna lie, I've been nervous for the past few years, and even now I'm very nervous, but I decided that this year I'm finally going to meet my heroes, and I am so excited for this. So those are my plans for both inside the autism projects and outside the autism projects. And I'm gonna say 2020 is looking to be my greatest year yet. So I'm really looking forward to this, and I hope you will follow my journey along with me by subscribing to the YouTube channel Tostemac, which it's only January and we're just about halfway to 700 already. So let's get that push going. Let's get 700 subscribers before the halfway point. That's what I'm really looking forward to. So thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see, be sure to subscribe to Tostemac. We upload new videos every Saturday morning. And until the next video, here's to 2020.